Hello students, let us now continue with one more problem that we have already done in my previous session, that is finding an analytic function when the sum of or the difference of the real and imaginary part is given to you. Previously we did with Cartesian coordinates, now we'll continue with polar coordinates. I thought of doing it one more, okay, with the help with another form, okay. So here we are having u plus v, the sum of the real part and the imaginary part is given to us, and we have to construct an analytic function in terms of the polar coordinates. It is same as like we have done before in Cartesian. Now it's in polar, okay. That's not that difficult, okay. Let us differentiate the given equation with respect to r and theta partially, okay. Differentiating this with respect to r and theta partially. With respect to r first partially and later theta partially, okay, r and theta partially, okay. So what is the derivative of u with respect to r partially? It will be u suffix r, so I'll write in short u suffix r u r. V suffix r is equal to derivative of 1 by r square, which will be minus 2 by r cube. The bracket term does not contain any r, so rewrite the bracket as it is, okay. Call this as equation 1, okay. Now differentiating the same curve with same equation, the given equation with respect to theta, so you will have something like this: 1 by r square as it is, derivative of the bracket term minus 2 sine 2 theta minus 2 cos 2 theta. Look at this, 1 by r square as it is, derivative of only the bracket term, which is minus 2 sine 2 theta, derivative of cos 2 theta, minus 2 sine 2 theta, minus sign as it is, derivative of sine 2 theta, 2 cos 2 theta. Very simple. Done. Now use your CR equations to reduce this. I do not want anything in terms of theta over here. So whatever I am having in terms of theta, I will change it. That is the left hand side. Okay. You can write u theta as r minus r VR, right, by CR equations, and you can write v theta as r UR by CR equations in polar form, okay. By CR equations we have these two things. Now let us substitute this in equation 2, okay. Call that as equation 2. Substitute the value of u theta and v theta by CR equations. You get minus r VR plus r UR is equal to 1 by r. Now this time you can take minus 2 common from the bracket, okay. So you will have minus 2 by r square sine 2 theta plus cos 2 theta, taking minus 2 common, okay. Now I can take r common from the left hand side and rewrite this equation as UR minus VR into r is equal to minus 2 by r square cos 2 theta plus sine 2 theta. Why I am interchanging it? Just to match it with the equation 1, nothing else, okay. Because you have cos theta minus sine 2 theta, cos theta plus sine plus cos 2 theta plus sine 2 theta. You can also write it in the same order. Just to match it will be easier for you. Now anyway you can divide this, I mean you can bring it to the right hand side, okay. So you get UR minus VR is equal to minus 2 by r cube, dividing it by r cube, you can say that way as well. So you will get it something like this, okay. Now you call this as equation 3, okay. Now what we will do is we will add equation 1 to equation 3. So adding equation 1 to equation 3, okay. UR plus UR, it is 2 times UR plus VR minus VR gets cancelled. You can take it outside. Now minus 2 by r cube minus 2 by r cube, it's common, get it outside, okay. Now inside what all terms you are having, just see. Plus 2 cos 2 plus 2 cos, it you have 2 is outside, okay. Cos 2 theta plus 2 cos theta, already minus 2 by r cube is outside, plus cos 2 theta plus cos 2 theta, it is plus 2 times cos 2 theta. Now minus sine 2 theta plus sine 2 theta gets cancelled, You end up with like this. Okay. Now you can take that 2 common, cancel that 2. U suffix r will be minus 2 by r cube cos 2 theta. Similarly, now we are adding, we got u suffix r. Similarly, you subtract, you get v suffix r. Okay. Subtracting 3 from 1. So, this minus this we have to do. Equation 1 minus equation 3. Okay. That is equation 1 minus equation 3 we are doing. So, if we do so, what do we get? Okay. UR gets cancelled this time. Look at that. UR plus VR minus UR minus VR. You are having it like this actually. Okay. That is equal to minus 2 by r cube is again common to both the right hand sides of both the equations. So take it outside. So first equation had this type. So I am writing and simplifying it so that will not be a confusion for you to see from upper side and lower side. Minus the next equation. So this time it will be minus of minus plus 2 by r cube cos 2 theta plus sin 2 theta. Okay. Now UR minus UR gets cancelled, plus VR minus of minus plus VR. So it will be 2 times VR is equal to minus 2 by r cube cos 2 theta minus of minus plus 2 by r cube sin 2 theta plus 2 by r cube cos 2 theta minus plus 2 by r cube sin 2 theta. Now this term and this term gets cancelled. You will get 4 by r cube sin 2 theta. Or you can further simplify VR as 2 by r cube sin 2 theta. This is what you get as VR. Now half of the part is done. Now hereafter the work is same as what we have done before in our Milne-Thomson's method. Okay, I hope it's clear to all of you. I went a little fast over here. See, we are just adding first to get our UR. Next we subtract to get our VR. Okay, then you see this simplification. It's very easy. And after that you got VR to be 2 by r cube sin 2 theta. Just work on your own. Okay, up till here. After this, let's continue here. We have to write our f dash of z. I'll just erase all this now. We do not need this any longer. Okay, now we can write our f dash of z in polar form. Since the equation given to us in polar coordinates and we know how to write f dash of z in polar form. It is e to power minus I theta into UR plus I into VR. Right, now we have got UR, we have got our VR. So e to power I theta, your UR is minus 2 by r cube cos 2 theta. And what is VR? 2 by r cube plus 2 by r cube into I sin 2 theta. Okay, now in this, by Milne-Thomson's method, to get the equation in terms of z, what do? You put r as z, theta as 0. If you do that, f dash of z will be e to power 0, which is 1, I need not do anything, minus 2 by z cube, because r is z, cos of 0, 1, plus 2 by z cube, I sin 0. Sin 0 is 0, so no need to write the imaginary part. Only f dash of z is this. So what is f of z then? If the derivative is minus 2 by z cube, what should be f of z? It will be 1 by z square plus 1 by z square plus some constant c. This is the required analytic function for this given problem. Okay, I hope this is clear to all of you. Practice this problem on your own, because a type of this may appear in the question paper. Already in model question paper with Cartesian format they have asked. They may ask in polar form also. So I thought of giving one problem solved for you on this pattern. Okay, continue in my next session. Okay, thank you.